What if today's a beautiful day to do a black tank recording? It's going to be a short black tank recording. Really do appreciate the comments and the persons that been reaching out to me and saying that, you know, at least my openness has changed certain things in their life. And a lot of persons use social media to basically bring out all their dirty laundry and to post stuff that in the future will come back and haunt them. I just hope these guys understand that stuff you post on social media is going to come back and haunt you. I need to go by the barber boy. But what is weighing on me to talk about this morning is persons who like to quit. I realize quitting is something you can develop as a habit. Over time, repeatedly giving up on things, it will cause you to give up on almost everything. You see, back in the day, I think we had a stronger mentality with the older heads, because even the sense of relationship, they used to fix the relationship. They used to fix the radios, they used to fix the TVs, they used to fix the washing machine, they used to fix the house, they used to fix everything. But I believe we reach in a modern age where getting a new one seems to be the thing. So a person would try this now and it will work, get a new one. Try a relationship, that will work, get a new spouse. Yeah, it's a new, I should say I get a new one time we living in. But for me personally, I have a serious thing with quitting. I believe quitting is not just quitting on yourself, but you quit on other people as well. When you tell persons, hey, we're gonna climb that mountain and we're gonna do whatever, and then you realize that mountain real hard, boy. That mountain is pressure, boy. Hard to go up there, boy. And then you quit. Remember, it will have persons who you share that opportunity with who don't have a quitting mentality, and because you quit, it could actually give them an excuse now to say, well, the person was supposed to show us, didn't show us, and that was their reason to not do it. But sometimes you have to use the motivation of knowing that you give your word to see things through. I remember when I wanted to become a radio and TV technician years ago, my father used to literally lock me out of the house. I would have to sleep outside. But my passion to become a good technician was greater than being locked outside, because I would come home past the time that I was supposed to come home, because you know you're passionate about learning it, and he would literally lock me outside. I would literally sit down at the gate. I used to live in Enterprise in Armour Street, and I used to literally sit down outside. Many of my friends used to pass and see me there, like late hours, and pass back in the morning and see me still sit down outside. And then you would get up and you would unlock the gate and go. I would get to go inside. And here the sad thing, the property was my property. But remember, you have to obey your parents. But I always had a never quitting mentality. You don't quit. Even if things get rough and you can't keep up at the time, you probably need to just let go. Because even when I was doing networking, in which is I should say computer technology. When I was doing networking is one of the toughest things it have in computer learning. Networking tough. And here what makes it tough, you can do everything right, and if you don't restart the stuff, it just would not see each other, and then you would be there trying to network. Yeah. And sometimes all you do is by default the thing just happen to restart and you realize it work, and then you'll be like, oh, this thing working, and all the time I didn't get it to work, but all you do is just restart it. But my point is this: don't ever quit. I would go through the struggle of meeting blocks with networking, and I would just say, boy, and just give it a rest. And sometimes you go somewhere, you go by the beach or somewhere, or you just start doing something else, and then something's done on you, but wait, I then put in 192, 168, and then it dawn on you and you come back and you get through. But I believe, I am fueled by the gratitude and I shouldn't say gratitude, I'm fueled by the feeling of accomplishing something that I actually thought at first was impossible to accomplish. But I realized as long as you keep knocking on a door, use this analogy. As long as you keep knocking on a door, you're knocking. That person saying, boy, I don't know who out there, I'm not opening that door, but you're knocking. Eventually, that person say, but who the hell is this boy? And out of their rage will open the door. And they realize, hey, it's you. But you have to keep knocking, don't give up. Persons who give up, I actually feel a little sad when they give up, because I know a lot of times persons understand clearly that they may not be able to climb a coconut tree and get the coconuts, right? And they may start to learn to try to climb the coconut tree, and they would give up. But I properly well know the persons who went up the tree and got the coconuts are up there. You just have to not give up, right? Don't give up on your dreams and your goals. Don't give up. Right now, I'm trying to empower persons by teaching them how to multiply their money, and a lot of persons sometimes they realize that it have a little learning curve to it, and they would give up. And I like, why would you give up? Listen to me. The power of learning this thing is that you can actually set your generations free as long as you learn how to multiply money. Again, think of all the persons that you know that are financially free and check and see if they have a job. Most of them find a way to multiply money. Even if they have a job, they multiply money on the side some way. Part-time. It's a work full-time on your job, Jim Rohn, and part-time on yourself. Eventually, part-time is going to replace full-time. I know this breeze may be going through this mic. I'd have probably used my real video recording kit to get rid of that, but working part-time, for him, he didn't want to leave his job because he had a powerful story to tell that he was making $1,000 in his job and he was making $5,000 part-time. He had a powerful story to tell. So the persons who it is actually got started, that they start seeing massive rewards and want to leave the job, I actually tell them, don't leave your job. Your job is important. Your job is a remembrance of the struggle. And you could go to work with a big smile on your face, because if you don't know, you don't make your monthly pay in a morning, let me just say in a week, you could go to work and nothing they could possibly do, you could get you sad. I have persons right now packing shelves who it is doing this, and they're packing shelves. They're packing shelves for like probably a little 100 a day, 120 a day. And with this, just making $40. $40 US every morning. They make $40 US. They're making their pay. So when they go to pack shelves, you really and truly feel somebody could come with the negativeness and interrupt that person. I say I wasn't going to do a long black tank talk, but you know, sometimes you get carried away. Guys, continue to have a great and productive day. Whatsoever it is you are going towards, do not give up. As long as you have seen persons get to that point, you can do it too. It just takes you to believe in yourself. Believing in yourself is very important. It have some persons maybe even scared to do something as simple as what I'm doing here, which is recording. But just believe in yourself, you can do it. I have seen persons who are handicapped, persons who could hardly even talk doing this. And the persons who can actually speak, they let the person that they're watching in the mirror when they're brushing their teeth every morning, discourage them from doing what they have to do. That's yourself. You use the one that you're watching when you're brushing your teeth. And yet, hear the thing about it. You're letting an unmotivated person talk to you while motivate you. You understand? You have to basically go and seek the results of the persons that have the results that you're looking for and do exactly what they're doing. I'm going to leave one with you all here now. This guy, he couldn't play chess at all. He knew nothing about chess. But he told the world #1 player in chess that I could beat you in chess. And now I saw this recently. One of our educators, John-Mark Leons, tell us one in the meetings. That also one of the reasons why you need to attend meetings. Association is powerful. So he told the #1 in the world, I will beat you. So the #1 in the world said, well, you know how to play chess? He said, no. He said, so how will you beat me? He said, matter of fact, you know what? I'll beat you and I'll beat the #2 in the world same time. I'm playing all the same time and I'm beating two of them. So the two of them got together and they're excited to beat this guy because they're going to really do it to him because, you know, he knows nothing. But guys, copying someone else's success, someone else's journey, copying their journey, find out what they did is powerful. Here what he did. He sat in the middle of both of them on a rotating chair where he could turn and he played both of them same time. When the number 1 player in the world make a play, he watch it and he say, oh, and he turn on the next side by the number 2 player and he make the same play. When the number 2 player make a play, he turn around and make that same play with the number 1 player. When the number 1 player make a play, he turn back and play. It's enough drawing. But he still don't know how to play chess, but he harness the persons who have the skills. So guys, if you know somebody who it is have the results that you're looking for, it could be in whatever. It could be becoming a mechanic, it could be becoming a doctor. Find out what they did, find out how much years they went and studied, what was the challenge, what was the struggles. And if you realize that you really want whatever it is that bad, just do exactly what they did. Have a safe and productive day, guys. Later.